I'm going to push this button now. Watch all these buttons be pushed in
Ooh.
sequence. The first one, I'm going to bring this down, and then the second one, I'm going to push this button.
Is this draft button?
And you hear this music, and you say...
Ooh. And now, folks, we're going to go to the draft
And then
because the semifinals is ready. And look at that. Wait a minute here. No. We got baited. It's not going to be an Atlas.
Oh, yeah.
He let it go as long as possible, but slop on his Kai. I don't think that surprises anyone all that much.
No. I think you are correct about that. As we do get into game... Luna here is interesting. This is going to be a full range spam composition. If they're able to line up all those different projectiles, this will be pretty terrifying. Bomba able to spam any core across the line into the goal.
Yeah, Bomba did this, I believe, in game 3 of their quarterfinals. It was intensely successful, but we'll talk about that more because, TJ, we're here. It's game 1.
Yeah. Now time for me to see if I can run the replays while casting.
The important button presses indeed is, hey, juggles right now. That's fun.
Yeah. So we're already seeing some of that just projectile spam that's going to convert. This is going to be a very bloodthirsty game with, multiple Estelles on the field and this Asher in the middle.
So in Overflow right now, really at this point in the game, TJ, as we're low levels, 15 seconds in, it's all about trying to find spaces. Ooh, God. Oh, wow.
What a setup. Streak will clear the field a bit, but now in a 1v2, barely gets it clear.
All right, so Vaughn commits the ultimate, tries to knock Streak out of the goal, but it's not going to be impactful all right now. And that's, again, a powerful cooldown that Vaughn doesn't really have access to right now. But, hey, you give it a little bit more time, and the pokes are going to start to happen again.
Oh, the scones! Slop digs it out of the goal. After in for Overflow gets it past him with the scones. Slop will race
going forward here.
Play the midfield line and get it down.
So it's always interesting to see how far the Kais feel comfortable going forward. Streak.
Wow. Nothing to that. Bells finds the top corner and just slides it through with a spam.
And we talked about sometimes Kais want to go forward with that speed boost, but sometimes it really doesn't work.
The answer, by the way, to can I clip well while casting? Not yet.
I'll take it. It looks like a yes to me. I mean, now we're 2.5 minutes into this game. The puck starts to speed up, levels start to increase, but man, Vaughn already so low, drops the whammy, but that's not going to do all that much. It gets so low here. Oh no, he doesn't get knocked out. There he goes. Now TJ, it's a 3-on-2. Bells bounces it out. Slop as well, buying time. 4 seconds until their teammate comes back. But it seems like we're going to reset for them. Oh no, I'm sorry, we don't. The Crystal Thorns gets everything in. Streak, doesn't time that out right.
Yeah, that was all Bells all the way. Bells just found this forward angle and set up their own combo. You can see every single button in the kit pressed in sequence. Streak doesn't have enough cooldowns to keep that out.
No, he really doesn't. But now we're 2-0 here for Bombas.
Int, unable to spam it through in the same way. Slop staying ahead of that one. Has to try again. It'll be the barrage to get it clear.
Oh, Pathfinder as well coming in from Elo Haven, but doesn't matter. Bells is dominating.
Yeah, look at this top corner find that he's snags, and it's just Streak slightly out of position after the crater. Doesn't have anything immediately off cooldown, and it's a classic scone angle, as people would say.
Well, I like scones as well, so yeah, 3-0 here. Wow, well done from Bombas already. But Slop, a bit of a dangerous position right now as the Asher tries to go forward, but Bells does such a good job there knocking him back.
Incredible stuff from Slop inside the goal.
Oh man, but he's gonna have, okay, he's got the block there, but again, Asher and Estelle, they're just trying to get closer, but now Estelle's knocked out,
Open
and
goal.
Elo Haven gets a knockout as well. Both Estelle's gone, but again, with the crater getting knocked down, they just cannot get here into goal, TJ.
Heaven's been putting so much pressure on Slop, constantly inside the goal arc, stealing orbs. Oh, and it's not gotten anything done yet. Slop has been playing perfectly.
And watch the cooldowns, TJ. Slop, he doesn't have that speed boost anymore, so he's got to play a little bit more comfortable, a little bit back on the goal. But again, now the Luna's knocked out, 3-on-2, and Overflow gets knocked out as well, but Elo Haven taps it in, and the first point's on the board here for Core Overflow.
Yeah, finally a little bit of reward for Elo Heaven's pressure. You see standing here right on top of Slop, forcing them to position awkwardly. You have to get out of the goal ahead of that pressure, and that opens it up.
Oh, it really does. But, immediate knockout.
Yeah, just knocked through the goal they were trying to pressure. Bell's still on the field running the midfield, and Slop leaves the goal again to provide that midfield.
Oh man, it feels so scary when Bells is even on the right side of the map at all. Bells absolutely just feasting there.
Yep, Bells with great orb control as well. This setup's good. Streak stays ahead of it.
Oh, shot goes. Oh, Streak's doing such a good job here, making sure that he closes off the north side, where really this has been where Bells has been scoring the majority of their points. But man, okay, speed's up now on both players, so it allows the Kais to be a little bit more active here on the map, TG. But as that times out again, be more defensive.
Yeah, ELO running the midfield. Int. Oh, setting up for it. Not able to get the puck to Heaven in time, and now it's Bells on the attack. Streak handles it very well. And we're back to the midfield again. Int doing a great job interfering with this passing play, stopping Bells from getting the plays they were getting for the first few times.
15 seconds here. It's getting so close. Oh, Elo Haven gets it in.
Just walks right up to him and says, "Is this the puck you were looking for?"
You know, I think it was, but that's just what happens sometimes. If an Asher gets in the goal with that passive, with that shield, it's so hard to stop.
That's all you need. 3-2 now.
3-2. We're in overtime right now as 10 seconds remain. In Overflow, can they tie this up here? Already a knockout on the Estelle. Slop 3-on-2, and now overtime has been triggered. Elo Haven tries to find his way into goal, but no Slop. He saves it, and now they're going to be back in overtime. Full strength here. Streak doing what he can, but again, the Luna gets knocked out. It's permanent power play here, TJ.
The goalie play today has been something else all day long. Slop's gone.
Oh, 3-on-2 once again, and because we do have the respawn here. Streak doing such a good job blocking the Estelle pressure, and Elo Haven cannot find that position, but 3-on-1 now. Everyone pushing forward, and it's all tied up.
Vaughn desperately trying to save the day there off of the Resurrect, as Elo Haven finally got something back for all this pressure, finally gets Slop KO'd off the board, and that will eventually be enough to, as you say, tie up the scoreline.
Asher, in fact, does say hello.
Streak under huge pressure, will barely dig it out and gets the projectiles downfield. Vaughn on the attack, tries to clear with Crater, doesn't make it happen. Bells forward to Vaughn. Vaughn has cooldowns, can't make a play off of it. ELO positioning so well.
Oh, Bells is shattered. He's so hard for him to play the map right now.
ELO to Int, denied. Good midfield play by Bells as they regen their HP. Bells downfield now. Streak keeps it clear with a barrage rocket, doesn't force it through. Int will clear away.
Okay, knock out there on the Estelle, but the goalie's out.
Open goal, but nothing from it. Vaughn needs to make this happen while ELO's the goalie, and ELO keeps it free. Slop handles that snipe very well. Vaughn's last chance doesn't make it happen. Respawns are all out.
Oh, and Streak snap back here too. Vaughn, ELO, can you all both move forward? And in Overflow on the top side, looking for something here, TJ. But again, they just can't get the puck to him.
Vaughn, Crater, it goes in the wrong direction, and now Vaughn's KO'd. Bells staggered. This is very dangerous. Slop racing back to try and get in the middle of this, and he does! What a save! Fielded twice in a row. Slop keeps the puck free 3 times in a row, and now they have a player advantage over on Bombas, and they can start playing forward, forcing Streak into his own goal. Vaughn almost gets the KO, creates stagger, burns cooldowns, Crater to clear it. Bells forward, can't make it happen.
Oh, now it resets once again, but this time it's the blue side that is low on HP. Bells and Vaughn, less than 50%. Elo Haven in Overflow doing such a great job of balancing that out. Now Vaughn is shattered here, TJ. There's a bit of an opportunity.
Yeah, Vaughn shattered. Elo finding pressure as they can. Slop to field this difficult. Does get it past Elo with a good bounce twice. Excellent clear from Bells. Now the Crater to open up the goal as Elo forces a free space. Uses that path splitter to split Slop from the puck.
Oh, man, Slop has done such a great job here, but that path splitter, there's only so many positions that Slop can be in. He can't get his way around there. Excellent Asher play.
Game 1 of this best of 5, now in the hands of Core Overflow.
Oh, and it's delivering. Elo Haven trying to open up that opportunity in Overflow, living on the top side is Streak. Okay, Vaughn actually dashes forward. Solo gets knocked out off the enemy backside. 3-on-2 here. Can in Overflow find that pass into Elo Haven? But the Pathbreaker actually blocks that, so he's not going to get the shot that he wants. But now here we go. It's 3-on-1. Streak moves forward. Is this going to happen? But the Crater gets knocked down. Even still, Asher in the corner makes everything happen. And 5-3 here. Core assist takes the arguable upset game 1.
Yeah, Overflow doing an incredible job forcing this through. Heaven consistently providing that front line, and we finally, on like the 4th try, managed to make it happen with that run through in the goal with the pass splitter And the second try where he's able to get so many KOs, it's just a simple matter of playing Asher. It's just an Asher angle.
Yeah, just an Asher angle. That was so unfortunate. That was, I mean, yes, it was a core overflow victory, but that was almost such a nice pass. And then, well, you Pathfinder, it made sense. You drop the Pathfinder, you isolate Slop on the top side of the goal. But maybe a little bit of miscommunication there coming in from core overflow.
I think that core overflow, time and time again, we're seeing them be able to put together excellent plays when they can get the puck to Heaven inside the goal. And the problems that they were having during the early game where core overflow weren't able to put things together was when ELO was disconnected from Int. And so they have this Estelle in the middle of the field who's making good plays, who's running the midfield, and this striker Asher who's a real bully if you can get the core to them, and they're just having this interference run. Partially, I think, by Slop, who's doing such a good job of getting out of the goal and playing the midfield.
Yeah, I think also we do have to give credit to the forwards there of Bomba. Says, ooh, I like that sound. Let's see what we got here on the next set. But a lot of focus now on how good Bombas's forwards were in keeping the Asher out of the goal. But we may not even see that Asher get X, or X makes it through. Does this mean that Asher's gone? Maybe.
No. I'm excited to see X here, and I think on both teams. And what this implies to me is that the Asher was a poor man's X. The Asher was on the field because maybe X was banned. Of course, each of the teams has one ban they can use, and because of the way the lobby system works, we can't see what that ban is used for. But I suspect that's what was happening. And now we get the X's on the field, which, as we have been hypothesizing, does trigger the presence of an Atlas.
Oh, I'm excited for this. Let's see if it actually works out. I love what the aggression, though, we see from that Vaughn looter with the reset button.
Yeah. That'll let Vaughn get a little more aggressive. Bell's already staggered. This is troubling. If you get KO'd early as an X, it's very hard to build back up your advantage on the map. And Bell's, even if they don't get KO'd, is getting knocked around so much that they don't have access to these early orbs. Now the puck is on the other foot. Overflow nearly KO'd as the puck is dug out by Slop. Overflow, wide, streetcar move, and the core slides into the goal. 1-0 Bombas.
Unfortunately, the Cosmic Expanse is just not quite big enough, so he locks out.
It was big enough, 80%. He didn't hit it quick enough.
Oh.
I won't take this Atlas slander.
Oh, no, he did hit it after all. He bounced it into his own goal, unfortunately.
It was just a little too slow there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Slop dashes forward, trying to play offense and defense at the same time, but it's not going to be quite enough. And we are seeing the power of that Cosmic Intervention in Overflow. You don't even want to knock him out, even if he is shattered, because you know he's coming right back up at 20% HP. As Slop dashes forward, but again, it's not finding that value. But here we go. Here's an opportunity, TJ. 3-on-2. The Estelle is down, but because this is center stage, that block in the middle making it so hard to get it through, even as the double KO kicks off. And Slop,
you're kidding me!
You dashed too far.
Yeah, Slop just thinks, well, this is handled. I can get a little bit distracted here. I can maybe look for this orb. And my, oh my. ELO Heaven, fresh off of the respawn, drops that one all the way into goal.
Oh, it was spicy indeed. The power of your own aggression, I guess.
Oh, Slop. Nasty handle. Vaughn will keep it out now. Good CI there from Overflow. Will keep him on the board. Vaughn now under pressure. Can they dig it out? No. Checkmated by ELO Heaven.
Yeah, if you're sitting there and you're not used to playing Estelle goal in particular, because that is it's a ranged goalie, sure, but it's a very different way of playing compared to, say, a Luna or a Cayenne goal. You can just find yourself caught out, not have the cooldowns you want to find, and that kind of happened right there. But hey, TJ, it's another game, or it's another point.
Yeah. Oh, Streak! Barely digs it out. Slop will keep it clear.
And man, Streak's positioning is so nice. It's so hard your positioning with the Atlas. It's such a slow character, but Streak is exactly where he needs to be. Slop dashes forward, sensing an opportunity, does not find it. ELO Heaven, though, on the top side. Got to be worried about that X Maximus for getting knocked out, but he does get rescued by the CI, comes back up to 20%, but they still can't really get this core on the right side, on the correct side of the map, between the pressure of the X and the Slop. But 1 second, TJ, they get it in. Crystal Thorns punches it through.
Now that's a scone angle. Separately, I do really feel like we are making CI happen. I feel like between the two of us, we can ship this bear. Excellent little bit of scone work there to force that one through. ELO having their second checkmate goal of the game.
Exact crime intervention, in fact. And what are other things that start with the CI? I don't know. But hey, good shot there. But slop gets the good block.
Bells forward. Slop can't keep a handle on that. Heaven just keeping doing it. Sitting right in that top corner of the goal and taking advantage of the fact that you've alternately got a Luna or an Estelle playing goaltender. Neither of them can do much under that kind of pressure.
I mean, Luna does such a good job of when her team can be aggressive, but the Atlas is providing so much defensive utility that is not really working out all that well. And hey, there's a shot already. 5-1 core assist, or excuse me, core overflow up 2-0 now, TJ. I didn't have that one.
Got to the second time with the core assist, core overflow.
Hey, you know what? At the tournament run by core assist, I can be forgiven for that one, I think.
Core countdown, something along those lines. Yeah, a very quick game too, and that makes it 2-0 to core overflow, as you say, and so much of that coming from ELO Heaven, just sitting right above the goal, dropping those Estelle checkmates. And that says to me, you can't get away with Luna goalie. Luna goalie, a ton of fun, very powerful when you can get aggressive with the option. This is not one of those matchups where you're going to be allowed to make those illegal plays, stepping downfield, exercising midfield control.
I think the other interesting thing we need to talk about here is the fact that we had ELO Heaven on the Bruiser or Bruiser-like. I don't know if we want to properly call Asher a true Bruiser.
That would, yeah. And, I mean, if you're building to KO people, I would call it that, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. And then game 2, we see him on the Estelle. We see him on that mid-range poke that, again, did score a lot of goals. But it's interesting to see both forwards playing the Estelle, kind of in marginally different ways, but very much swapping roles in game 1 and game 2. Which I guess maybe unlocks some more options for them as we look to move into what might be our final game of this semifinals.
Might be being the operative word here. We are, of course, one more game away from Core Overflow closing out this series, but they'll need to play a perfect 3-0 to do that.
Ooh, do we get the Juno though? Do I get to be excited?
I think Juno's pretty good right now. Vaughn,
there we go,
in, baby.
I love nothing more, and I know it's not the viable Juno build right now, but Super Surge Juno and just jumping across the entire map. Are we on split, TJ?
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay, then.
Puts it all together in your hand. The
exactly.
Juno hop giving you a little bit of extra mobility across what I think is everyone's favorite built-in map obstacle.
Oh yeah, I love it so much. I've never heard anyone complain about it whatsoever as the friends go out, and well, the walls aren't even open, so you don't have to worry about that too much, not this early.
Vaughn able to get it clear. I unironically like split. Oh, Vaughn, dangerous duo. It's Overflow, just cleans him out. Finds 2 in a row, and that's an open side of the map. Slop has nobody left to help him, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, unfortunately, there, if you're, I don't care that you're one of the fastest strikers on the map. When you pop your speed boost, there's just too much area to cover when you're this low level. But hey, that's now a 1-0 lead for Core Overflow.
Yeah, 1-0 for the team that is already 2-0 up in the series. You're doing that math. That means that they're nearly on match point.
Ooh, good knockouts there. Now it's a 2-0. We're not seeing the power here out of Juno that we need to see, TJ. It's just she's getting knocked out. We're getting these advantages, and I don't care how good you are if you're slop. It doesn't matter.
You can see that path splitter used exactly the same way it was during game number 1. Just absolutely checkmating Vaughn, checkmating slop, forcing them out of the goal.
And we really are seeing that, again, that weakness of Juno. She's immediately knocked down to almost 0 HP, gets shattered, gets knocked out. And maybe as the game goes on, they'll be able to make that happen. But if Juno can't play, it's perpetual 3-on-2. And
Vaughn's level 3. Slop's level 4. ELO Heaven, level 7. And
8. Has
another goal to boot.
Oh, man. We had an incredible game 1. And it feels like as this series goes on, TJ, it just gets more and more and more Core Overflow powered.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment of things as Core Overflow are running this final game. They now, of course, have match point. All they need to do is hold on for 2 more minutes.
Vaughn and Bells both shattered here, but can they get the knockout? Vaughn starting to regen, Bells back up to full, so maybe there's something, but it's levels 3 and 4 versus 7 and 9, and Vaughn is gone again. 3-on-2. Eel Heaven's got an opportunity. Good Giga Blast there from Slop, forces him out of it. And they're holding, kind of, but it doesn't matter because you hold on for 3 minutes or 3 seconds. The 4th second, Eel Heaven gets a shot in. He's level 10, TJ.
Yeah, get Will Ferrell out of the kindergarten. He's hurting those kids with the dodgeballs. And it's 4-0.
Oh man, what even can they do at this point? It's the level advantage. You gotta make this last until overtime, but I don't know that you can score 3 in the given time just with this disadvantage.
I mean, goals are the one you can get even at a level disadvantage. They're the most equalized thing in the game, so they just need to play for those, try to avoid the PvP game, and there it is from Bells. Sets up a good cross with Vaughn and demonstrates that this team is no pushovers. It'll keep Bombas in.
That was a well-timed Crystal Thorns, and yeah, what are you supposed to do there, Kai? Pop your barrage, maybe, but it doesn't. It's so hard. But Vaughn and Bells are starting to recover in levels now, 7 and 8. They're not maxed, but neither is Streak. So maybe that's an opportunity as Bells goes low once again. Slop passes it forward, and Bells, notice he's playing in the middle. He's trying so hard.
You're kidding me!
I didn't expect that to go in. Streak just caught down on the bottom side.
Yeah, this is a crazy angle from Vaughn. He's able to find this tiny little bounce, and Streak doesn't get a handle on it. And there you go. That's how you bring these levels back into handle, I guess, is the answer. As that Goose single-handedly makes Streak's life hell. Vaughn almost gets it through. Slop now playing defense 1v2, still with the game on the line if the puck even gets close. 1 minute 30 on the clock to equalize. Overflow, unable to get things through. Bells out of the respawn, keeps it alive.
Oh, we got significant health disadvantages here. Estelle on full for Vaughn, into Overflow almost dead. So Vaughn and Bells, they have an opportunity to make something happen here, TJ, but they're now both, as I say, they're incredibly low, but there's the knockout.
Yeah, Vaughn's even on level now. Bells almost there as well. We're starting to see our first KOs back against Core Overflow. Bells forward on the field. Good snipe setup. Streak handles it, gets it clear.
60 seconds to get 1 goal here and send it to overtime.
Up to Bells, denied.
All right, now look how Streak's getting so aggressive here, even in the face of Vaughn, but it looks like it's going to work out for him.
Slop out of goal. This is dangerous. Heaven forces it past him, and that will be everything. It's now 2-5 in Game 3, which means Core Overflow are your semi-finals champion.